why should people care about carbon monoxide poisoning, and what exactly is it?
Carbon monoxide is essentially a colorless, odorless, and tasteless gas that it's essentially a product of incomplete combustion in your home. And why people should care about it is because we have things such as gas furnaces, gas appliances such as dryers, fireplaces in our home, where if they're not operating properly or there's blocks in their air filter systems, then you will have a carbon monoxide buildup. And we as humans can't detect that because it's odorless and colorless. We call it the silent killer. And if there's enough buildup in your home, it can the first symptoms are making you sick. And if there's enough, it could actually be fatal to you.
What are some of the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning?
Early symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning at lower amounts can be simple things as headache, dizziness, flu-like symptoms. And generally when you have that, the vomiting and stuff like that, and at the higher amounts, they do, it can be the point where you essentially pass out, and it could overcome your body, and you do unfortunately die from it.
So what are the main sources of carbon monoxide in someone's home?
Main sources, especially in Canada because of the way how cold it is, furnaces. Gas-fueled furnaces are one of the main sources. Also, fireplaces, wood and gas fireplaces as well. Gas-burning dryers, and people who also tend to warm up their cars in their garage with the garage door closed.
And how can we protect ourselves from it?
The best way to protect yourself from carbon monoxide is simply having a carbon monoxide detector placed outside your sleeping areas. It's important that, a lot of people put them where the furnace is, but unfortunately, if you don't sleep down where the furnace is, you're not going to hear it. So it's very important to have it upstairs where you sleep, or people sleep downstairs as well. But the bare minimum in Ontario now with the new provincial law that came in effect on January 1st is you have to have a carbon monoxide detector outside all sleeping areas.
What should someone do if their carbon monoxide alarm goes off?
Best advice, if the carbon monoxide alarm is going off, leave the home immediately and call 911. Don't open the windows or open the doors, because once the fire crews arrive, we have with us kind of a detector that we can detect where the source is coming from. But if there's air introduced, it's going to dissipate the CO, and we won't know exactly where it's coming from. So best advice, leave the home, call 911, and let us come in and try to figure out what's going on.